Hello, it's me, Sir Jen. Welcome to my channel.
Hi, for today's video, we will be talking about operation of sign numbers. Sign numbers are also known as integer. An integer is a Latin word means whole. It is colloquially defined as a number that can be written without a fractional component. It means that a number with a fractional component or a decimal component is not an integer. Here are some examples of numbers that are integer and numbers that are not integer. For integers, we have 0, -1, -2, 3, 4, 5, and -6. What are examples of not integers? These are 1/2, 5.6, square root of 10, and pi. Now, we will be talking how to add two integers. So there are rules that we need to follow in addition of integers. So we have three simple rules. For rule number 1, we have positive plus positive is equal to positive. What does it mean? It means that if you add two positive numbers, the result is a positive number. Rule number 2, negative plus negative is equal to negative. It means that if you add two negative numbers, the result is negative. Number 3, positive plus negative is equal to subtract the number and copy the sign of the larger number. So this is actually the step if you're going to add two numbers with different sign. So let's have an example to make everything clear. Let's say we have positive 15 plus positive 18. This is an example of rule 1. Since both numbers are positive, the result is positive. In this case, we will just add the two numbers, and then the result will be a positive number. 15 plus 18 is 33. So the result is positive 33. Another example, negative 23 plus negative 15. This is an example of rule number 2. We are adding two negative numbers. To add two negative numbers, simply add the numbers and then put negative sign before the number. Let's say we have negative 23 plus negative 15. The sum of 23 and 15 is 38. So the final answer here is negative 38. Last example, positive 45 plus negative 25. So we are adding here two numbers with different sign. To do this, we will not actually add the two numbers, but we have to subtract them. 45 minus 25 is 20. And then, we need to copy the sign of the larger number. Between 45 and 25, which one is larger? Yes, it is 45. Now, copy the sign of 45, which is positive. So the answer is positive 20. So these are the rules of addition. Subtraction of integers. How do we subtract two integers? These are the simple steps to subtract two integers. The first step is copy the minuend. Step number 2, distribute the negative sign to the subtrahend. Step number 3, proceed to the rule of addition. So we will just stick with the rules to arrive with our answer in subtraction process. Let's have an example. Minuend minus subtrahend is equal to difference. This is actually an equation of subtraction. The first number is called your minuend. The second number is called your subtrahend, and the result in the subtraction process is called difference. Let's have an example. Positive 9 minus negative 4. The minuend is positive 9, since it's the first number written in the equation. Negative 4 is our subtrahend, since it's the second number written in the equation. So to solve this one, we just have to apply these three simple tools. First, we need to copy the minuend. So we will just need to copy positive 9. Copy it here. And then, number 2, distribute the negative sign to the subtrahend. This will be distributed to negative 4. So negative times negative 4, it will now become positive 4. Since we distributed the negative sign or the operation of subtraction to the subtrahend, it will now become positive. After doing step 2, we will proceed to step 3, the rule of addition. Since as you can see, the operation now has changed and it became positive or plus. So we will now apply the rule of addition that we have discussed earlier. Positive 9 plus positive 4 is equal to positive 13. So this is the final answer, positive 13. Let's have an example. Positive 10 minus negative 25. Just follow the step, copy the minuend, positive 10, and then distribute this one to negative 25. It will become positive 25. And then the operation will also change. And then last step, proceed to the rule of addition. So positive 10 plus positive 25 is positive 35. Another example, we have positive 26 minus negative 21. Again, copy the subtrahend, which is positive 26. Distribute the negative sign to the subtrahend. So negative 21 will become positive 21. And then the operation will now become addition. And then simply follow the rule of addition. We are adding two positive numbers, so the result is a positive number. And then add 26 and 21. The result will be 47. Let's see if we're correct. It should be positive 47. There you have it. It should be positive 47. Next, now we will proceed to multiplication and division of integers. How do we multiply and divide the two integers? The multiplication and division of two integers have the same rule. And what are those rules? Number 1, same sign results to a positive number. Rule number 2, in multiplying or dividing two different sign integers, the result is negative. So let's have an example to make it clear. Let's say we have negative 15 times negative 4. As you can see, their signs are the same. They both have negative sign. So meaning to say, the answer here is a positive number. And then we will multiply 15 and 4. 15 times 4 is 16. So our answer here is positive 16. Another example, negative 6 times positive 5. They have different signs. So the result is a negative number. And then we will multiply 6 and 5. 6 times 5 is 13. So the answer here is negative 13. Let's have an third example. Positive 100 divided by negative 25. As you can see, they have different signs. So meaning to say the result will be negative. 100 divided by 25 is 4. So the final answer here is negative 4. And then the fourth and last example is negative 91 divided by negative 7. The two integers have the same sign. So meaning to say the result or the answer here will be positive. 91 divided by 7 is 13. So the answer here is negative 13. So thank you so much for listening. That's all for the operation of integers.